Tourism and leisure regeneration is a type of regeneration used to attract tourists or to improve the social quality of life of people in a particular area.
Providing funding for transport and infrastructure,
Attracting private investment,
creating new job opportunities for people.
or funding brownfield development.
Some local governments have invested a lot into leisure and tourism.
We will specifically be focusing on 3 areas.
These are Greenwich, Chatham, and Brighton.
Firstly, we will look at Greenwich in London. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to 286,000 people.
It also has around 17 million visitors a year.
There is 1.24 billion spent in the local economy.
Greenwich is also famous for its maritime history, hosting the Cutty Sark. It also has London's oldest enclosed royal park, which contains the Royal Observatory and the Prime Meridian.
This is essentially the point where time zones begin. It's why you see Greenwich Mean Time sometimes.
Greenwich also has London's only cable car, the Emirates airline.
The University of Greenwich is also here. It ranks top 7% of universities worldwide for certain courses. There are also around 25,000 students in the University of Greenwich, and the area has been tailored to students with many different amenities. This is an example of studentification.
This leads to visitors spending around £1.44 billion in the local economy, as well as helping to support 16,000 jobs in the area. In order to regenerate Greenwich into the area we know today, there have been several projects that focus specifically on tourism and leisure.
For example, major new transport infrastructure was put in place. For instance, the Docklands Light Railway and the Jubilee Line extension to North Greenwich.
This encourages the use of public transport and makes Greenwich easier to travel to for tourists. In the end, it encourages more people to travel and spend money in the local economy.
Another example is the Greenwich Peninsula Regeneration Project. It is currently the largest single regeneration project ever to take place.
This area will be turned into a place for several kinds of people. These include first-time buyers, creatives, breakthrough artists, and left-field theatre companies.
It's also a design district and is home to London's first permanent purpose-built hub for creative industries.
Therefore, this area will, when opened, attract more tourists and improve the social quality of life. This is due to the creative opportunities that will be available there.
It will support an ecosystem of 1,800 creatives, designed to encompass individual makers as well as industry leaders and groundbreaking enterprises.
Lastly, in Greenwich there is the famous O2 Arena seating 20,000 people.
The arena, built under the Millennium Dome in 2000, has the second highest seating capacity in the world. Since 2008, it's also been the world's biggest music arena.
It also hosted many events in London 2012 Summer Olympics and Paralympics.
An example of this is the boxing. It's also the busiest music arena in terms of ticket sales, beating Madison Square Garden in New York City and Manchester Arena in, you guessed it, Manchester.
The next area we will look at is Brighton, found in Sussex.
Brighton is quite dependent on tourism. Around 14% of all employee jobs here are related to it.
It is estimated that over 40% of local profits are based on it too.
Therefore, lots of visitors tend to stay in Brighton. And this led to tourists spending £4.5 million to stay in the city in 2011.
Also, Brighton's economy already gained an extra £732 million from tourists.
However, they're still developing even more attractions wider than in between the piers, as this area is already a prime destination for tourists.
To further boost tourism, a few things are being done. These include improving Volks Railway and capitalising on new opportunities such as ecotourism.
Volks Electric Railway is a heritage railway opened in 1883. It's the oldest public electric railway in the world.
Also, every year Brighton hosts a Pride event that lasts a day. This single event brings in around 2% of the city's tourists for the whole year.
This event has a positive effect on the local economy, as it brings in around £30.5 million every year.
Brighton Pride is the main way in which Brighton and Hove Council have been able to boost their economy and fund regeneration projects.
It can also help to spread equality and bring about change.
The final area we're focusing on is Chatham, which is found in Kent.
The main tourist attraction in Chatham is the dockyard, which post-regeneration hosts dozens of events every single year that attract many different tourists from many different backgrounds.
There are around 160,000 visitors every year, which brings in around £16 million per annum.
It was closed in 1984 for over 30 years and has been a tourism and leisure destination ever since.
Chatham Dockyard is also home to hundreds of businesses, positively affecting the local economy as tourists often spend money in the local area.
In the future, we could see a 2 to 7 hectare brownfield site transformed into 274 homes.
Additionally, the overall development would incorporate 11,000 square feet of commercial space.
This would be made up of a mixture of retail, office, and creative spaces.
The development project is scheduled to be complete by 2026.
Though unfortunately, it's been delayed because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
And that about sums it up.
Thank you for watching this Shooter Eagle video.
Special thanks to Isabella Bradley, Helen Howard, and Isaac Jenner for research.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and press the notification bell so you don't miss out on our new videos.
We also have a podcast on all major streaming platforms.
And we've got more videos for geography and other subjects available on our YouTube channel and our website at www.tutoreagle.co.uk.